Hello. Happy Tuesday to you. Coming on a bit early today. A little bit earlier than usual, than normal, but I have got a message for the collective, so I'm really eager to get it to you. But also, I have a ton of things to do today. Today is a fertilizing day and transplanting day for the garden, and so I gotta go to the garden store, pick up some stuff for that. Also, pick up some things for the planting of some seeds that I'm planning for Sunday, which is the day of the new moon, which is an ideal time to plant seeds, or at least if you are gardening by the moon, that is the general consensus. So I am very excited to try it out. Today is fertilizing transplanting day. So I am going to be going to the store, getting some things, also running a few other errands, possibly having some lunch with friends. And then I'll be coming home to do all of that. And actually, I was thinking that I might live stream it. That sounds like it would be really fun. So like later on today, if you want to hang out with me while I'm fertilizing and transplanting things, you're more than welcome to. I may actually decide to live stream that. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So, with all that said, we got to get into this. For the collective, I had a moment in my dreams last night in which I found myself working in somebody's garden, which is right in alignment with me anyway. So, okay. But I was doing work, I was doing my work, which is working on someone's garden, helping them with their garden somehow. And the thought, the phrase that I experienced in a previous stream a few nights ago. If you guys remember, I'm sitting here trying to remember if I told you about this or not, or I remember talking about it. Who did I tell? I think I told the whole collective. But it was a dream in which I was trying to. Oh no! This is something that I spoke about on Patreon. Okay, so if you're on Patreon, then you would remember this. But in the previous stream, about a week ago or so, I dreamt that something wasn't growing, something wasn't working, and the dream progressed to me realizing that a flower is actually growing. So, okay. So now fast forward to here, and that thought, something isn't working, something isn't growing, played in my head again, and it led to a vision of me be working in this garden, digging trenches, what I felt at the time were for planting seeds, and hearing from my higher self that you are poisoning your garden. You are poisoning this garden. That's what it sounds like now. When I first had it and when I woke up out of the dream and I first thought about it, the phrase, the feeling was something or someone is poisoning this garden or is poisoning your garden. And I totally recognize how this dream absolutely resonates with me at the moment. But I'm also feeling that there's a collective message wrapped up in it, connected to it. So that's why that's our message for today. All right. I really want to work with this deck, Oracle of the Seven Energies, and I really want to start with this deck. Okay. So I'm going to give this 5 shuffles. And so I want to dive in deep into this message here for the collective, please, Spirit. God, Source, Creator, Angels of Love and Light, Ancestors, Way Showers, and Guides. Hi, guys. So, help us out with this message, please, Spirit. Yes, I do. I clearly understand this for myself right now, to the best of my ability at this moment, and so that's why I feel confident in bringing this to the collective right now. I felt like I needed to explain that. Okay, this is 3. But this message about poisoning of our gardens, this could literally, 4, this could literally be how you're poisoning your own self. The level of toxicity in your body is entirely too high at this moment. Heard that one? Okay. And what they're saying is the reason why it's so high, this is 5. The reason why it's so high, or why it's entirely too high for us or for you at this moment, this is 5, is because we are going through this transition. This transformational switch is what they had just said. We're making a transition into a higher vibratory state, a higher vibratory level. Quite frankly, we're going to get there anyway. It's just this level of toxicity is more relative to your relative comfort throughout this process of raising in vibration and aligning with a different, deeper, higher aspect of yourselves, which is the transformation that is directly connected to all of the work that you've been doing for yourself and within yourself over the course of the year of 2021. Okay, let's just make that very clear. Let's keep that in mind as well. You deserve kudos for that one. Cheers, honey. Okay, point blank, period. Let's move forward. This message about your garden. How are we poisoning our bodies? Or specifically, I think we should point to focus on individuals and or situationships that are aiding and abetting the poisoning of your garden. Let's look at that. Okay. Who are these characters? Whoa. Half the deck almost fell out. Okay, who are these characters? What do they mean for us? What do they represent in our lives? Card number 11. In perfect harmony. I used this deck for a personal reading this morning. Shout out to you, Shanika. But I did a personal reading for someone this morning and I used this deck. And this card came out for her. And it's beautiful. I'm sorry if I just blew up your spot like that. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, in perfect harmony. But what does this mean for the collective here? Aha. Ask yourself this question. Are these situationships, these people, these places, these things, these circumstances, whatever it is that you find yourself attached to, hey, good morning, Shanika. Whatever it is you find yourself attached to. Oops, I don't know if you watched your reading yet. But here you go. Okay. Whatever it is you're feeling this friction in your attachment, this disharmony, that's literally what you're feeling. You're feeling the disharmony. Oh, you did. Good. All right. You're feeling the disharmony. Okay. And you're needing to ask yourself, or maybe you are asking yourself, is this really, can I even harmonize this? Let alone, is it harmonizable? Well, no, that is the question. Is it harmonizable? Can I harmonize this aspect into the life that I'm building, creating, growing into, that I know I'm doing this for myself? Is this harmonizable? That is the real question here. And because this disharmony or this lack of harmony could be exactly what is poisoning your garden, because you have to understand that everything is vibration. Anything and everything can be manipulated by sound. Why? Because sound is also a vibration. Sound is energy. Sound penetrates into all things. I would say maybe even easier than light. And so if the harmonic frequency of your garden is missing this harmony, is actually containing a disharmonized ambient layer, then this will absolutely affect your garden in a negative way and, in essence, poison it. I hope I'm explaining this correctly, or adequately is what I should say. I hope I'm explaining this adequately. What do we have here? Card number 16, the Royal You. This is your higher self right here. This is absolutely your higher self right here. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. And your higher self is saying, let it go. So it's not really about asking this question of yourself in order to find a way to harmonize. This is actually a question of whether it is necessary for this to be harmonized into your system or not. I'm literally getting from this higher self perspective that it's literally a yes or no question. And there really doesn't need to be a debate about it anymore. Maybe there shouldn't be, but actually what it really feels like is it's not even necessary, because you absolutely know what the answer to that question is. And if you find yourself at the answer of no, then it is time for you to let it go. Okay? You have The land between in reverse. So you have been stuck in this in-between period. Let's talk about that. Getting into the tarot now. You have been standing on this in-between space between where it is you were in the past, or in other words, what it is you're needing to let go of, and the land and or experience and or life that will take shape in the future once having letting it go. And you're standing right in the center. Right in the center right there. Just chilling out. Some of you in some aspects here are standing in this space thinking maybe I could just stay here forever. That's definitely this card in the land in reverse. I'm sorry, the land in between in reverse. No, you can't just stand there. You can't stay there for the rest of reality, for the rest of time, for the rest of your existence. That space was not meant to sustain you for that long. It's only an interim space. You have to make a decision. 1111 on the counter. Let's talk. Ooh, chow. All right. Shit, yeah. Let's talk about this land in between in reverse then. Something popped right out. And it's the Seven of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Cups in reverse is saying that you are allowing the confusion to hold you back. This kind of, and this trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning. This is gonna hit somebody's ego and make you feel a certain type of way, but you are allowing yourself to get tripped up on all of the options or all of the possibilities or whatnot, whatever, because it's buying you time. You are literally stalling and using a front of the confusion, the madness, the possibilities. I just don't know what to do. You're using that to allow yourself to justify staying stuck. I'm sorry, I know that hurts. But also, you have the Ten of Wands here and the Ace of Swords. You know exactly what needs to be cut away, boo. You know exactly what needs to be cut away. But you are allowing tradition to stand in the way of innovation. The Hierophant and the Magician. Stop asking, because that asking is coming from a place of lack mentality, and instead start making decisions. Stop crying over it. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups. Lack mentality. See, Four of Cups. If you don't want to be involved any longer, then it's literally a yes or no thing. It's not about debate anymore. This Seven of Cups energy in reverse, with the land in between in reverse, that's the debate over it. And it would cause you to continue to argue and argue and argue for this. Knight of Swords is with the Page of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, talking about asking the questions, keep seeking more and more answers, needing more and more and more reassurance, needing more and more and more evidence of, well, this, that, and the third. I mean, like, what are you looking for at this point? Really, what are you looking for? If this is really about your alignment like you say it is, then start making some decisions in terms of the fact that if you don't want to be involved, you don't have to be involved. Eight of Cups, Justice, Queen of Pentacles, because it's not reciprocal for whatever reason. If this is really about your alignment like you say it is, then start making some of the difficult cuts. Point blank period, babe. Point blank period. That is how you are poisoning your own garden. That is how you have an active hand in poisoning your own garden. I'm not saying you're doing it all alone. No, but you are absolutely facilitating it at that point. Just kept letting any old Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Benny, and Sally, Jessica, and Pam to just run up in here and litter. last cards. And then I gotta get moving. I gotta get moving. I will say that the whole deck is reversed. That's enough right there. Yeah. But you know what? I'm gonna take them all reversed. You have a journey to go on. You have a journey to go on. Your lack mentality is holding you back. Your lack mentality is standing in the way. You have third chakra, which is your sacral chakra, which is your willpower, your action, the seat of your willpower. This came out yesterday, didn't it? You have indecision in reverse. Come on, dude. It can't get any more obvious than that. And then you also have financial constraints in reverse, which is basically the Five of Pentacles, which is basically that lack mentality. I mean, they can't be any clearer at this point. They can't. Journey is the Two of Wands. Follow your heart. Take action on your heart. Remember your connection with yourself. Caring connections. Remember the connection that you've built with yourself. And if you're indecisive, journey, Two of Wands, if you're indecisive about what to do, take action, the masculine man, take action with what your heart wants. Holding a heart. Follow your heart and take action from there. That's how you can cut this indecision. I apologize if anyone feels like I was mocking them in this reading. I was not trying to mock you because now, and I specifically want to say that because now I see another side. So if actually you really are indecisive, okay, if you really just don't know what to do, follow your heart. Your heart has the answer. Remember the caring connection, the Two of Cups, the lovers, the work you've done over the course of 2021 to build this connection with yourself. I honestly feel like I want to say you can trust yourself at this point, and you know that. So trust it. You didn't do all this work to build it for nothing, just to not trust it, just to say, oh, well, whatever. I mean, no, dude. No, dude. You didn't do all this work for nothing. Whew. This is definitely connected to yesterday's reading because now we also have the garden and the gate, and then you have all tied up. Garden and the gate came out yesterday, was a central focus yesterday, remember? Remember, guys, daily readings are only going to be on YouTube until January 1st. So come find me on Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. Link can be found in the description box below. I love you guys, but I have got to go. I've got to wrap everything up, get ready, go down to the store. I will most likely be back later on, okay? Oh my God, hi Betsy. Hi Betsy. I love you guys. Jay, hi Jamie. Letting go of a very difficult relationship, moving on, and hey, there you go. And see, Jamie, the thing about that is not leaving those doors open was one of the hardest things for me to do. I don't know about you personally, but like, damn girl. So yeah, but that, draw on your masculine energy for that. Okay, I love you guys. I will be back later for transplanting and fertilizing. If you care to join me, come hang out. Yes, have a great day, guys.